Back again, this time with the purple lights, the purple lighting around me being the purple guy. I'm not gonna lie, I was gone for 10 days to a theater camp. I don't know how to react anymore. Hello everyone, welcome to the studio. My name is DGM, and today we are going back into the world of Doki Doki Literature Club. Last episode we left off, we showed everyone our poems on the first day, and everyone liked it, especially Sayori, which is what we're going for in this very present moment. So that is very, 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 very good. As long as we stick to Sayori, everything should be fine. Speaking of fine, the camera and the sound should be fine. If it is not, editor, please just leave it in... Key change. Editor, if it's not, please leave it in the thing. If so, I'm going to be very pissed. Anyway, all ranting aside, I missed you guys. I've been gone for 10 days to a very extensive theater camp with some of the best people I have ever met and had the pleasure of acting with. To those who are watching this video and I saw you there, thank you for being such just a genuinely good person and making me feel included and all that stuff. Y'all are awesome, and I cannot wait to see you guys again. But anyways, enough shabby stuff. You're not here for the theater stuff, you're here for the Doki Doki Literature Club stuff. So that's what we're gonna get into today. Here we go. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. No kidding. It was as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I am going to turn down the music just a little bit. Okay, that should be good. I guess what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Ah, thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have looked for someone who actually liked it.
Just because you're giving suggestions doesn't mean you like it. Suggestions are suggestions. Notes are notes. Criticism is criticism. Wise words of the day. Don't take my advice.
Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and DGM Studios did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come up with something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And DGM Studios liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Did I?
Wait one sec. Ah, frick, it's only from the last save. Dang. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly... Oh no, the music cut out. Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
Uh-oh. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that DGM Studios appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours.
Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would have deliberately go out of my way to make everything overly cute. Oh shoot. Girl fight. I'm no good at girl fights. I'm just a man. I'm not a girl. I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay?
Well, you know what?
I wasn't the one whose badonkadonks magically grew a size bigger as soon as DGM Studios started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you!
I don't like the fighting, guys.
Suddenly, both girls ran towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. DGM Studios, she's trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. And if she could get over herself and learn to appreciate the simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of trying to make your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to figure it out. Help me explain that to our DGM Studios.
Wait, there's a reason I have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not necessarily limiting yourself. It's also a waste. You understand that, right, DGM Studios? Who do I want to like me more? Well, I really like... Decisions. I mean, I agree with both, but, like, I can't really say that. I don't think the game will give me a choice. Well... How do I get dragged into this in the first place? For a cupcake, I said in the last episode. If you haven't watched, what are you doing here? Spoilers exist, you know. Anyways, moving on. It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Ah, frick. Oh, shoot. So of course it's going to be, Natsuki, she bakes cupcakes. Yuri, deep and compulsive thoughts. Natsuki, overly cutesy. Yuri, deep and compulsive thoughts. Natsuki, short freshman girl. Yuri, deep and compulsive thoughts. What should I do? Help me. Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drawing up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expression is so defensive that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Yeah, everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. Yeah, that's real great advice, in-game me. Just bring your friend into this and, like, stress them out even more. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? DGM Studios?
Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
I agree. It's unfair for others to inject their own feelings into our conflict.
Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri she's a stuck-up jerk she's being.
She would never. It's your immaturity. Oh, shoot. Someone's gonna get a black eye by the end of this. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place.
Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop!
Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along a bit. Oh no! Oh no, look, she's crying. You two stuck-up jerks. Look at what you've done.
My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words.
And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Both very valid points. I'm not gonna lie, because, like, they're both incredibly good points and all that. Like, she's making excellent points to both of them.
Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Because, well,
also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's humongous ugonalagonalagongalas are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Sayori. Sayori stands up triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori's the vice president? I whisper to Monika. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. Same. As the president, that's kind of embarrassing to me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't trying to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes she's weirdly suspicious she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. I see. Take good care of her, okay? You'll take good care of her. Promise me you'll take good care of her. That's just gonna be a recurring bit in this series. I would hate to... Oh, frick. That line right there. I would hate to see herself get hurt. Right. For those who have played the game, you know. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monika smiles sweetly, causing my stomach to knot. She She's such a genuine person who really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. If only, right? Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did everyone feel about sharing their poems?
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly.
DGM Studios, what about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk to you about it with everyone.
Awesome.
In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself. I did learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job of impressing those I want to impress. I nodded myself with newfound determination.
DGM Studios, ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go.
Eh.
Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since me and Sayori have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
Eh? What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people.
You don't hate them, do you? I mean, I don't hate them. Like, would I go out with them? No. Would I go out with you? Yes! But, like, I don't hate them. They're just, I'm still getting used to them. No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, DGM Studios, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what's making me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun.
It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to wait and see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her. But it's easy to use Sayori as an internal... English, blood! But it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this. Alright, back to poem writing time. Alright, still going for Sayori, so let's go. Play! Yes. Warm! Yes. Calm! Yes. Vibrant! Dang it! Promise! Yes. Love! Yes. Sing! Yes. Rose! Yes. Family! Yes. Cheer! Yes. Melancholy! Dang it! Sugar! Dang it! Fantasy! Dang it! Puppy! Dang it! Heartbeat! Dang it! Frick. Melody! Fluffy! Nature! Yes! Joy! Yes! Sunny! Yes! Okay. Frick. It's like half and half with Sayori and Natsuki. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. Gotten a little bit more comfortable here over the past few days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, DGM Studios.
Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing for you to get in a good mood. But I guess it's the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
Nah, I'm good.
That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Why's that all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents fall into the desk. Only 2 small coins small out. Hey, look at that. It's like me and you because, like, you know, I'm not getting paid through YouTube yet, and because you guys aren't I don't have enough watch hours, and they won't pay me, and I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming in the club room. So you're either not hungry or wanted an excuse to take a walk. Or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option.
Ooh, I give up.
Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in the book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book.
Yuri, tell DGM Studios to let me borrow some money.
Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. If Frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is a fair enough retribution. I didn't mean like that. I got too absorbed into my book. Ugh.
I really like when you speak your mind, Sayori. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
There's no way you could think that.
You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I had to set the revolution.
Retribution.
That too!
Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there is a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Yes, she's right.
Let the devil inside of us all. We shall rule the earth.
Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't come if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. What just happened?
Pah! Kya!
Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
Ow! What was... A cookie!
Sure enough, a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle?
Is it because I paid my restitution? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Wait, hang on. I gotta look now. What does retribution mean? Or what does she say? Restoration of something lost or stolen to its proper owner. Recommence for injury or loss. Okay. Gotcha. Cool.
I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Haha! Natsuki! That's so nice of you! I'm so happy!
Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
Oh, so good.
Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth.
I bit my tongue! You're going through a lot over just one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Oh, yours looks really good, Natsu. Oh, I do that. I do that all the time. I'm like, if like a friend's just like eating lunch or something, they'll like, this is what will happen. They'll be like, I'll be like, what'd you get? I got chicken nuggets. Oh, cool. You want some?
Yes.
Yeah, that's basically what happens. Of course, for obvious reasons, I'm playing. I would like to say, I'm joking. It's a joke. I promise. Maybe. Anyway.
Can I try it?
See what I mean?
Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers.
Yours is chocolate.
Yeah? Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
Sayori gets out of her seat and gets behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her.
Jeez. I get it.
Cookie in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Oof! Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Sayori or Natsuki's cookie.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Hiri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes.
Monika, can you tell Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room.
Ugh! Where's Monika anyway?
Good question. Have any of you heard about her being late today?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either. Sorry, doing the voices makes me salivatate a lot, which is fun. That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all.
You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
That's true. Excuse me.
Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry. I am super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzically glances at me. I mean, I get I'm like charming, Monika, but like, what you trying to say? I mean, like, I regret everything I just did. God forgive me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway?
Well, my last period was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would've heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have... thought I heard something. I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika.
I don't really. I kind of just started recently. Like, I'm no good at all. I can just play Mozart, Beethoven, Bo Burnham, you know, the really great musicians of our time and all that stuff. You know, the usual stuff. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano.
Hey, so do I. I mean, like, look. I mean, I can barely, like, play it yet, but, like, I can. Let me know if y'all want to see another cover, something like that. I don't know.
That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monika.
Monika looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will.
Yay!
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so?
In that case, I won't let you down, DGM Studios.
Oh, Monika smiles sweetly.
I didn't mean any pressure or anything.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love to get to...
I'm gonna save real quick.
And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case,
Best of luck. Thanks. I didn't miss anything, did I?
not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. Sorry, I have to sneeze. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki's disappeared into the closet.
DGM Studios! DGM Studios!
Sayori suddenly comes up to me.
I'm gonna get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me?
Supplies? What for?
Well, you know how the festival's coming up.
Oh shoot, the festival.
Me and Monika were gonna make posters and stuff, so I need to go find some crayons, markers, and glue sticks.
Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you.
Yay! Okay, Monika, we'll be back soon.
Ah, are you going with DGM Studios to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself.
I'd be happy.
I'd be happy to go with him.
Aw, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff.
Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay?
Okay! Ready, DGM Studios?
Yep. Let's go! Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind Sayori as she hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, feels like I'm talking to a kid in the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature.
Me and Monika have it all planned out. Don't you worry.
Is that so?
Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance.
A performance? Of what kind?
Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems.
Ah, that sounds kind of dull.
DGM Studios, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like, you say the lines of a poem like, between my feet, the last remaining...
Wait. Back to narrator mode. The last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, feeling it clinging from roots. Caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland.
Like that!
that was fun. I like that. Good job, Sayori. Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when... Hey, narrator voices are fun, especially when talking as Sayori. Like, watch this. You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know.
I know.
I just meant it's pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self.
Don't say that, it's embarrassing.
But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so.
I'm so excited!
The festival's going to be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey DGM Studios, this classroom over here is empty.
Let's begin the mission.
The mission, huh? It's been so long time since I spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me, to be honest. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in the room more and more. So going and adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight for the closet. I follow.
Let's see what we have in here. Crayons!
Sayori pulls a box full of crayons on the shelf.
They're the best brand, too. They're kind of dirty, though.
Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find.
Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color.
Fine. Then at least one move aside so I can move. Wait. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper.
I dropped one by accident. Gah!
Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right on the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap.
Ow, 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 ow.
Are you okay?
My forehead.
Sayori clutches her forehead. Gee, Sayori. It's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since you're already sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her up out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori.
But it hurts.
Just do it for a second. Huh. Sayori slowly releases her hand from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side.
Ow!
Sorry. There's a huge red mark in the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell. I should find you some ice. DGM Studios? Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink or two.
You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn.
Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
I'm leaving her? I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? Really doesn't matter since it will be used as a night pack rather than a drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. Just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. Oh, the music is really nice. It has a really nice contrast. Every day I imagine the future where I can be with you. Sorry, got distracted. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop the crayons in the box.
At least they're already in the wrong spots before I spilled them.
Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. Oh, hey, look at that. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? This is for your forehead.
Sorry, I forgot.
How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head.
It stings.
Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good.
Hey, DGM Studios? This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it?
Eh? What do you mean?
You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you, and you were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like, I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes, when you tried to do the things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I'd start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and you were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know.
Did I really do that?
Yeah.
You don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a little bit. I guess I was always focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing to get you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head.
DGM Studios, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people.
Did this game just call me out, like actually? Because that's all I do. I worry about everyone first, instead of me.
Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me, even though I'm being just a bit clumsy.
Yeah, this game's just straight up calling me out.
You're really a sweetheart.
Don't call me that. I don't do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. Guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long.
Really? Maybe you're right. DGM Studios, I'm so glad nothing's changed between us.
Do you think that it'll be this way forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll end each up and for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises, but... Well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? Can't imagine you ever changing. So my hopes are up.
I'm so happy.
Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her in deep thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her.
I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monika, you know.
And good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way.
Not if I hide it under my bangs.
Sayori hops to her feet.
Ah!
She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself.
Ugh.
Well, guess it's too late now. Anyways, let's go. Saving. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs, trying not to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start sharing our poems. Sayori, your forehead. She's fine. Don't worry about it.
I was playing with crayons and I smacked my forehead into the shelf.
Anyways, were you able to find everything we needed?
I have it right.
Sayori frantically glances around herself.
I forgot all of this stuff.
Calm down, Sayori. I have it right here. I found the poster paper, too.
Sounds like you may have ended up doing all the work, DGM Studios.
Well, Sayori, I failed to come up with an excuse.
I made it an adventure.
Yeah, that.
Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start sharing the posters tonight, or working on them tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone.
Are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box was closed tightly, I returned to my seat. Should I show them? Of course, we're starting with Monika. I'm like resting my hand on my desk, and it's like getting a mark.
Hi again, DGM Studios. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that.
As long as it's not going too bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I get my poem to Monika.
Alright, it's pretty good. Makes me think of Sayori like the other one you wrote.
Yes! You two are the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it.
Yeah, probably.
But you do spend a lot of time with her. Even after I gotta try something. Oh, okay. But you spend a lot of time with her after this club, don't you?
Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy.
I'm not shy, it's just...
I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone.
But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them a share of their time. You know what, she's right. And you could talk to me now, Yuri, against you. It's not like I'm approachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Plus, the game won't give me a choice.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something.
I really didn't mean it like that.
No, don't worry. I get what you're saying.
Well, alright.
But anyway, you want me to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Alright, back to narrator mode. Gotta fix that. I call it the P protector, because it protects against P's. Okay. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise that won't stop. Violent, granting waveforms, speaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing with a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless, something on the bottom. Load me. I'm gonna fix my camera real quick. Sorry, technical difficulties, but load me. Yeah, you better believe I'm about to save right now. Hang on. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
I guess it's just the way I write. Sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. Is my, like... Okay, I'm just making sure, because, like, when I do narrator voice, I don't want, like, you just to be seeing my eyes.
I kind of like playing with my space on paper. Choosing where and how your space and words can totally change the mood. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short, it makes it feel like you're trying to speak over the noise.
I see. Still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is or isn't about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So, putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to...
Starting to get weird.
When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen.
I don't like that.
Wait, is this tip even about writing? What even am I talking about? That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Bye!
She's watching us.
watching us very, very delicately. Next is Yuri. Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, DGM Studios. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that actually means a lot. It's nothing. I'm just happy to help to inspire my fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. Or you don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain to turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings, and write down the things you see and hear. That's one's way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. Ah, I see. That's a certain way interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is the poem you wrote for the day? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Back to it. Am I good? Okay. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttling of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. I was well aware that a raccoon is fed, it will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of the cutting knife was the symptom. The bread was my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, my urge. Excuse me. Your narrator apologizes. The moon entices its face and reflects that much more light of cutting my knife. The very same light that glistens into the light of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions into the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taken a following to me. You could say we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I banish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A lush of blood. Classic Pavlovian Pavlonian? How do you say that? Leave that down in the comments. Leave that. Classic Pavlonian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Not bad. I like it. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer preferred to my writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, I take that at face value, then I can't figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. You mentioned knives. I don't want to assume, but that could mean something. You know, maybe she's just a cold, thirsty murderer, or I don't know. I don't trust the knives yet. I don't trust it. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. I'm gonna fix this one more time. I'm getting worried about it. There we go. It's these sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So sometimes I enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing. People would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that? Yeah, just my cosplays, well, let's not get into that, shall we? I'm normal. Anyways, well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities, even if it's more difficult sometimes, and sometimes make us uncomfortable. After all, I haven't learned to embrace my own weirdness, so I'd probably hate myself. I will be right back. Sorry, technical difficulties. After all, if I haven't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I'd probably hate myself. Same. It might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you were a good listener. Let's go Natsuki. Let's see what she has to criticize today.
Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either.
Oh, thank God.
Huh? Thank God what?
Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical.
Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognize my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday.
That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point.
Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday.
You think so?
Well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might have some wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type.
Sayori has a type all of a sudden?
Well, I don't know.
But honestly, how can someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? That is nothing but literally emotional damage. Like, literally, that's literally offensive to me, because I'm a good friend to Sayori, or, yeah, I'm a good friend.
Like she's carrying around dead weight.
That was a little unnecessary. So was that whole bit, but whatever. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she'd probably be like a fly, just letting it fly away, just letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way.
Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here.
Okay, no suspicious messages or anything. Back to narrator. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her anymore. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her anymore. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders and her hands are probably gross. Amy has a lot of friends. Amy has a lot of friends. I see her always talking to people. She probably always talks about spiders. What about friends like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her anymore. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world would be better off without spider lovers. And I'm going to tell everyone.
Not bad, right?
It's quite longer than yesterday. That has like some surprisingly kind of like dark symbolism if you take it the very wrong way, which I very much am. Kind of describes like, it's kind of like, okay, this is like Amy in the story, and this is like the friend, or Natsuki, the one who's writing it. It's like, Amy has all this things, and all this, and all this, and this, and all that, but she likes this thing, so I can't be friends with her anymore. Amy has all this, and that, but she has this, so I can't be friends with her anymore. Amy has this, and that, and I like her as a friend, and she's a really good person to me, but she has this, and that, so I can't be friends with her anymore. It's that kind of mannerism of like, it's where you can't take it because you like a certain thing, and that makes you different, which is kind of weird. It's quite longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. Hope you didn't think it was the best I could do.
Of course not.
Anyway, the message is perfectly straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps the person realize how stupid they're being.
Like, anyone would agree the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that?
Of course.
It's about everyone thinks my...
That doesn't matter. It can be about anything.
I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something you're afraid of people will find out, they make fun of you or think less of you. But
that makes me feel stupid. Who cares about what someone likes as long as it's not hurting anyone or makes them happy?
I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Huh, that's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today.
Huh? Did you say Yuri?
Yeah, she said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make other people feel insecure about these things.
Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I doubt she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything.
Yuri, or Natsuki has trouble finding words.
I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate when people make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it sounds like she's learned her lesson.
I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem.
It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it.
Same.
Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that! I'm gonna write a good one tomorrow, too, so look forward to it.
Cool. Alright, Sayori.
DGM Studios, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me.
Well, I mean, it's not like I'm writing them for you or anything. I mean, I'm not hiding anything.
But your poems are so good. Yesterday and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before.
I mean, I haven't played the game. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so.
No way. Not even Natsuki?
Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that.
What do you mean?
Thought I heard something, excuse me. Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. So, stop thinking weird things. I just meant that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? Like, all I have is like acting, YouTube, I make costumes, I do TikToks, and I play video games. That's about it. But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure, even the little things, like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can feel through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time.
I don't know if I understand.
You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head.
Hey, I'm not a kid, you know.
You sure?
Well, maybe.
Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands.
Hey, DGM Studios, will you give me your poem?
I kind of want to keep it. Oh, shoot. Phone's about to die.
I kind of want to keep it.
Huh? Why?
Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me.
Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we get home.
Really?
Snap.
Ah, I broke my pencil.
Sayori hastily bends down and picks up the piece she dropped. But being initiative of her surroundings, she bumps into me.
Sorry.
It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori.
Yeah.
I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit in the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem.
Oh, sorry. I forgot about that.
But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Any weird messages? Nope. Okay. Back to narrator mode. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I kept all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots and lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Yeah. Technical difficulties. Where was I? I'll just start with here. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow off dust. I blow off my bottle caps. Doesn't feel like time has elapsed. My empty self could use some more. My friends looked at me through my locked door. Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after another, holding them out as to each and every friend and each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. The shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did.
Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Well, yeah, you did. Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this from you.
Monika taught me a whole lot.
You have... You should stay away from Monika, Sayori. Believe me, for your best interest.
And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe it's because I'm so used to you being so cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out so good, you should be proud of it.
Oh, thanks.
She's blushing.
I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a bit better. Writing is like magic.
You got it pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah! Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Don't bring that up, please. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori always had this habit of getting obsessed over something and then dropping it, but no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes, it makes me hard for me to be pessimistic.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we were putting together anything good in just a few days. We'll end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't usually do well with last-minute preparation.
Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We don't need more than a few decorations. Sayori's been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets so we can give everyone to the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually gonna be doing for the event.
Oh, frick, I just totally forgot. I forgot to move my microphone. I apologize. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. I did.
We're gonna be performing. Performing?
Monika. Yeah, we're gonna be having poetry performance. Each of us is going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up to recite poems too. Sayori's putting it in all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monika? You didn't already start putting those posters up, do you?
Well, I did. Do you really think that's that bad of an idea?
Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys.
No, Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have shared... Scared me. I thought I saw something, but it was like my mirror reflecting. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with everyone until a few days ago. It's a lot to ask of them to recite their poems out loud for a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and put each other in a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And then when we perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah, it's all about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun.
That's right. And if those reasons were all in this club today, so don't you want to share it with others? To inspire them to feel the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me with no choice. I agree. I do agree, actually. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monika have been really trying hard to get new members. The least we can do is help out here a little bit.
Well, maybe, but...
Looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. All right!
Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around everyone's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice.
Aha, that's everyone.
You're the best, Yuri. The club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh, it's a little I know. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to be practicing reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monika, this is all too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off with everyone to help everyone make them feel a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now, let's see. Monika flips through her notebook to a specific poem in mind she has for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is called The Way We Fly.
Ahem.
Monika begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monika finishes her reaction. The four of us applaud. I'm applauding for four, since you know, there's gonna be no sound effect. Monika takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monika.
Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next.
What?
Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she quickly walks over to the podium. The poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances around Anxious.
You can do it, Yuri.
It's called After Mirage of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes up as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past in the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed in her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in structure that enunciates with perfect timing. This could all be a rare glimpse of into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed in her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her. As she bewildered herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Bravo! I read your poem earlier. I'm not gonna lie to you, I completely forgot because my memory is absolutely crap. But, congratulations, you did a thing. Everyone starts joining me afterwards and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem up to her chest and she rushes back into her seat.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
I'm gonna save real quick. Weird, I'm saving all things with Monika. That I swear that's unintentional. Looks like Yuri's down for the count.
Okay, I guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the poem.
This one's called My Meadow. Aha. Aha. Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori?
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think of it as if you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in front of your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out best that way.
I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice is a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery as Sayori is. It's Sayori and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I would probably think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she liked my poems. And it's like I reached more and more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did it.
Good job, Sayori.
Even DGM Studios liked it.
I guess that's a good sign.
What does that mean?
It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem really fits you nicely. But it might be that the other poems won't work as well when this kind of delivery.
I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery won't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's kind of embarrassing to do in front of everyone.
Next time, I'm going to pick a poem, or I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival.
Okay!
Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before DGM Studios. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well. I'm sorry, what? Like, what have I done to make you feel like I have done that? I'm new and everything. What, do you want me to play you a song or something? Would that make you appreciate me a bit better? Like, literally, I have no idea what I've done to you. Good lord.
Natsuki, it's
fine, it's fine. Might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go what I wrote for today. I stand up and stand in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me. Oh no, oh, it's from tallest to shortest. Okay, everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel a little awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive the applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in...
Ouch. That's something you'll improve in over time, though. Yeah, maybe.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
The poem is called... It's called... Why are y'all looking at me?
Never heard of that. A poem called Why Are You Looking at Me? Interesting. Because you're presenting.
Anyways, the poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unseated, her poem has a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes it and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. Better not make me do that again.
Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people is way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's embarrassing.
That's a surprise, Natsuki.
I think it would be the other way around for me.
Well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess that's the case. You won't have to worry much about the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised with what you're putting into this effort for the club.
It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I'm gonna save. The festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nice so far, so I'd like to continue. As for the festival, we'll finish up planning tomorrow. Then we'll have till the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day.
I can't wait.
I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monika, but I'll do my best to get through it, even if it's for the sake of the club, and impressing Monika. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. Must be a little nice, though.
Well,
how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, DGM Studios, you don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have really changed. But today, Sayori is a little quieter than usual. Hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
No wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to,
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So let's just say one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. I would still walk home with you. I mean, like, I would make a day for me and Yuri to walk together, but like, I would still walk with you if you had asked me to. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri?
But she's so beautiful and smart.
Well, I mean, yeah, but... Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you.
You're so silly, DGM Studios. You think about me too much. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so...
Sayori, I've already made up my mind. Can't really figure you out sometimes.
Sorry.
Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never gonna happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of weird for the thing that Sayori to care about so much. It's kind of weird. I think she has a crush on me. I think she might... she might have a crush on me. I don't know. I think she might have a crush on me. Just saying. But I want her to respect her and keep her happy too. And again, the festival is only a few days away. So who knows what'll happen in that time. Okay. For now, this is where I am going to end it off. Yeah, we're getting there. Things are starting to get a little weird with Monika. She's starting to put in the little dibby dabs of hints and all that stuff, so it's completely fine. But yeah, man, I can't wait to keep on playing this. I really hope the audio and stuff turned out. I am going to start playing some other games. Like, I'm thinking of possibly playing Five Nights at Freddy's Pizzeria Simulator on here, just so that way I can, you know, get a new game under my belt. Sonic Frontiers and stuff, all the FNAF games, we'll be playing that too. Now that I'm thinking, we'll save FNAF 6. We'll save FNAF 6. But, yeah, I'm super excited. The FNAF DLC is coming out on July 25th, so you better expect that I will be there for that analysis and everything else to play through that game. It's going to be a blast. But, yeah, anyways, I will see you guys in the next one. Remember to stay awesome. And this is DGM Studios signing off. Bye-bye!